I promise you, I saw the American flag on the moon from my bed.
Tom Petty, that's such a dope name.
Oh yeah, dude.
What else is a dope name?
Indiana Jones,
Indiana Jones is a great
Jaws.
name. Jaws. Evil Knievel.
Luke Skywalker.
Luke
Literally, the name
Skywalker.
is Skywalker.
Skywalker.
Yeah,
Dude.
dude. So what is that? Tom Petty, Indiana Jones. What'd you say?
I don't know.
Cool.
Tom Petty.
I think he said Jaws somewhere in there.
I said Jaws.
Evil
Didn't you say
Knievel.
Evil Knievel.
Evil Knievel.
Yeah, dude.
You know,
if your first name is Evil, you're jumping bikes.
If your first name is Evil, your last name better be Knievel.
Knievel.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
know, that actually, in retrospect, that sounds like that's kind of lame, a rhyming name.
Nah, it's dope, dude. It's all the rage. It was all the rage back then.
Yeah, I don't know if that's true. I don't know if there's a lot of rhyming names, but it's like Evil Knievel.
Yeah.
That sounds
It's like Max Tax.
right, which is
You're
whack.
like a tax collector.
No, it's dope.
So you give yourself
Yeah,
a cool
Max
name?
Tax. I'm the tax collector.
All right,
Max Tax.
cool.
I come in and you get the max tax.
Nice.
Sweet.
That's like the highest tax you could get.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I'm like the most tax.
Just getting lamer and lamer. I got my bike. I fixed my Super 73.
Cool.
So I'm back on the road.
Did
with
you,
my little air compressor?
Let me guess, you already popped a wheel again.
Yeah. No, I don't really want to pop anything on this bike if you catch my drift because I've already popped 2 tubes. But
Yeah.
But yeah. So anyways, I'm back on living life fast, living life on the highway. Life is a highway. That's so good, dude. Which, going back to Tom Petty, Free Fallin' has been stuck in my head all day. That's what I think, to me, it's really the only Tom Petty song I know, but it's the greatest one.
I've never heard of Tom Petty until just today.
Oh, really? But you heard the song.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
1000%.
It was bigger than Tom Petty. And I think that was Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. That was the name of his band. Rest in peace, Tom Petty. But he wrote he wrote a lot of great songs.
He passed?
Yeah, a while ago.
Rest in peace,
A while
dude.
ago. And dude,
You're my
that
hero.
day everybody played Free Fall. I mean, what a perfect funeral song,
Wow.
dude.
Okay.
Just every radio
Here's a life
station.
goal.
Yeah.
Make the perfect funeral song.
Oh yes, no. And you know what reminds me is like, what's the? There's a couple graduation songs that are famous, right? Like, "Time of Your Life" by Green Day. I
Yeah.
hope you had. That's like
Yeah.
every graduation plays that. There's another. What's the
All
song?
the time we spent
Together,
Something.
Yeah.
something lasts forever. That's like and by the way, writing songs about a specific moment in time.
It's hard to do.
You might be a one-hit wonder.
Yeah.
But dude, that hit is explosive.
That's true.
Oh, like the guy that did the song Millennium from the late 90s. Millennium. You don't remember that?
No.
Oh, dude, that's sick. If I played it, you guys would be like,
Probably.
oh, yeah, because during Y2K, dude, that was the biggest song
What
of all
about
time.
I'm going to party like it's 1999?
Right. And what's crazy about that is that was in the 80s.
Yeah.
So that was like, he was like,
Future
someday
thinking.
this is going to be. And how did he know that? I mean, I guess it was a new millennium.
Yeah.
So it was going to
It
be
was
special
coming up.
regardless.
They could see it.
But how did he know that 99 to 2000 was going to be like, we all thought the world was going to end?
Mm-hmm.
So.
I think he looked at it. I don't know.
Who would it know, dude? Who would it know
Yeah.
Y2K was going to happen, dude?
Well, what do you want? What song do you want to play at your funeral?
Oh, man. Let's Go Crazy by Prince.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Because it's just so hype.
Yeah.
And I think that what I want to happen is I want open face casket where I'm dressed as Prince. I think that'd be funny.
That would be funny.
Purple Rain era.
Yeah.
And then like I want a priest to come out. Like
Okay.
I'm not Catholic obviously, but I want a Catholic priest to come out.
All right.
Right. And he goes, "Ladies and gentlemen, today we mourn the," and then out of nowhere lights drop. Spotlight hits my corpse.
I like it.
Okay. And then now you think I'm going to say, oh, I'm going to come up and I'm going to be strings and puppeted. No, I want to lay there flat.
That's where I wanted to
I
go.
want Let's Go Crazy to start. Pyros to just go. As soon as the pyros go, flames, obviously.
Okay. I like it.
Then I want all the lights to start, like moving. I installed lights in this funeral home for
Yeah.
sure. Lights
Yeah,
are
yeah.
moving. Haze hits, right?
Yeah.
I'm getting expensive haze too, where it fills the room so fast, like
The thick
Cirque du
stuff.
Soleil style. You know,
Yeah.
where it's like,
You're going to have an account and a will. This is all going to be written down.
this is it right here.
Yeah,
Yeah. This is the
No.
official. This is my
I
official.
did get
plan.
$25,000 saved up.
That's just for the fog, dude.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
All right, yeah.
So then, anyways,
We got to budget this out. Let's do this.
Well, Let's Go Crazy plays.
Okay.
And then not the radio version, the movie version. I think it's about 12 and a half minutes long.
Yeah.
I don't want any Prince lookalikes to come out at all. What I want is a bunch of dancers dressed as Prince that do a full dance routine to Let's Go Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But then I want a person to come out and actually do the guitar solo. I don't want it on the recording. So I have to get in touch
Gotta be done
with
live.
Well, I got to get in touch with the Prince estate to get the original track so I can cut out the solo.
Yeah.
He does a solo, and then the real life Lenny Kravitz comes out because he loved Prince, and I want him to do my eulogy.
Wow.
Yeah. But like,
cool.
And to honor Prince. And I'm not even the biggest Prince fan, but I feel like Let's Go Crazy.
Basically, you're just like, your whole funeral is just to honor Prince.
Well, that's what I'm saying, dude.
Yeah.
And hey, listen, if you don't think that's going to get media attention, I don't know what will.
That's
what about
true.
you, though? What song would you want?
I was thinking, Who Let the Dogs Out?
Oh, that'd be good.
Right?
Yeah,
they open up the
dude.
casket
Yeah.
and then they like, who let the dogs out? Who?
Now.
Who? And then a big pack of wild dogs comes out.
That was my next
Comes
question.
out, just
Perfect,
gnaws
dude.
my body to like bits.
Yeah, dude.
Just back and forth.
And then, because then the person could be like, he's giving back to nature.
Yeah.
He's giving his body. His soul's in heaven.
My body
but his body's in dogs.
Is nourishment for this pack of
Dude,
wild
I wonder how much it would
dogs.
cost to actually get those guys to come out and perform it. What was the name of them? Baja Blast? No.
Yeah.
What are they called?
Something
It's
like
definitely
that.
Baja
Bohemian
Blast.
Men?
Yeah,
What is-
Bohemian
okay,
Men.
I gotta look it up. But I wonder how much legit. And I guarantee you, they're on Cameo.
Ooh.
Worst case scenario, I wonder if they could at least make a cameo for your funeral
Oh, that'd be cool.
and how much they cost. Okay.
That'd be sick.
Who Let the Dogs Out came out in the year 2000. The Baha Men.
The Baha Men, you
I
were
was
close,
so
dude.
Close, dude. I was so close.
Pretty
to
much the same
Baja
thing.
Blast, dude.
Yeah.
Look at these guys. Now, what if these guys come out
Yeah.
and they perform "Who Let the Dogs Out" at your funeral?
You know what's another great song? The Thong Song
Yeah.
for a funeral.
Yeah. It's just because he looked like Cisco.
Yeah.
Is that?
That's what it was.
That'd be a
all-
good
that's
one.
all
Too.
it
It'd be
was.
like a little.
Imagine
more
my funeral
salacious,
is
but-
exactly like your funeral, except instead of Prince, it's the Thong Song.
Mm-hmm.
And they put my casket's a big wooden thong.
Yeah. All right. That's good. Yeah, I like where you're going with that. You know what we should do?
What?
We should separately listen to their album because the album was called "Who Let the Dogs Out." We should listen to it and then give our full review. It's 13 tracks, but then it has 3 extra bonus tracks. We should just
All
give
right.
our full on
I'm
review
down.
of that. All right.
Let's just pause
Somebody
this.
write that down. Oh yeah.
Let's pause this right now. We'll spend 5 hours.
Yeah.
Breaking
At
it
least
down. We'll
an
come back.
average of 4 minutes a song.
Yeah.
Times 16, whatever that comes out.
But I mean,
to.
like, we'll spend 5
Oh,
hours
like, yeah,
studying
I see
it.
what you're saying. Yeah.
Really looking into the
sure.
the composition of it. Each
Yeah,
song,
the meaning, the deep meaning.
the deep meaning,
The nuances between
nuances.
each and every single Who Let the Dogs Out.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Maybe
exactly.
the-
There's remixes.
the profound history of the band.
If you had to
and
guess, where do you think they're from?
Jamaica.
They are
Bahamas.
from. Let's hit the
Bahama
Yeah, they're
Beach.
Bahama based. Yeah, Bahama.
Baha.
They're the Baha Men are a Bohemian. I was thinking of Bohemian.
Yeah.
but it's Bohemian.
Bohemian.
Canoe band formed in New Providence, Bahamas in 1977.
Nice.
What? Hold on.
Wait.
They were together since 1977.
1977?
Wow, 1977 till present, dude. So they're still going.
Dude.
Still going.
So they're not one. Well, they're one hit wonders, but they're not like one song wonders.
No, they keep going.
How old were they in 19? If their band started in 1977,
Yeah. How old were
presumably they were 20. Let's just say.
they? 20s, yeah.
You know, 'cause
maybe 19,
give or take, right?
Yeah,
So let's just say an average of 20. Then in the year 2000, that puts him at 43 years old. That makes zero sense. I gotta get
Actually, I think that makes a lot of sense.
but they were so culturally relevant
Yeah.
at 43.
No, they were ahead of their time in the 70s.
When did the song come out?
Sure, but in the 2000s, they were like almost ahead of their time. In the 2000s. The song came out in the year 2000.
Okay. Yeah.
Wow.
All right, hold on.
They
Let's
came
just-
back.
So the year 2000, they already had, what is that,
3 years of experience.
23 years of experience?
Okay, let's see. No, okay. Here gets about this. The singer was born in 1977. But their Wikipedia page says formed in 1977.
yeah, when he was born, that's when the band
So
was
they were
formed.
23 when they made the song.
That's a
They're-
great way to look at things. Like,
Yeah.
when was this band formed?
Yeah.
When they were born.
formed
In
when the
womb.
first
and they
one
came out
was
singing
born.
Who
Yeah.
Let the Dogs Out.
Yeah, dude.
I
They were
like that.
born to do that song, dude. Okay, that makes way more sense, and I feel way better about life because I was saying,
It was really
hold on, these
confusing.
guys were in their 40s when they
Yeah.
did Who Let.
Honestly,
I gotta rethink the 2000s.
I was just really confused about everything you were saying
Yeah.
when you said that. It was jarring and unsettling.
Yeah.
My shirt says "Bass to the Bone,"
Oh, that's cool, dude.
so
Yeah. Well, hey, that's a hot shirt. I mean, that's super cool.
it is a hot shirt. That's hot.
Oh yeah, and Max's famous catchphrase. That's hot.
I coined that. I'm going to copyright
Oh,
it,
yeah.
and nobody else
No.
used that before ever in history. That was came from me.
Yep. Dude, speaking of that's hot, I the other day the girls, it was a real late night, it was like 10:30 at night, and the girls were trying to put them to sleep, but then they started bringing in all these items from their playroom into the bedroom. So we're like, what are you doing? And they're like, we're doing a s'more party.
Dude,
And I was like, that's a
just
good idea.
stop right there. That sounds amazing.
S'more party, yeah. So then I kind of, but what was weird is that we had just pulled out not pulled out, we were looking at some s'more stuff we had from an earlier bonfire, but the girls didn't see it. So we're like, what are the chances? So I'm like, I kind of tell Anna, like, hook it up with some s'mores, right? So she's like, all right, cool. So she goes downstairs, and we're not going to go out on a bonfire, but you can do them like,
Yeah.
in the kitchen. So
If you got a gas stove, you could do it.
right. So we were like, oh, okay, cool. S'mores. So I'm keeping the girls entertained. Like, oh, this is going to be a great s'more party. We're pretending to eat s'mores, knowing that any minute now real s'mores are going to come up. And then Anna goes up the stairs, and she's like, Nick, I need you. I was like, okay. But I was like kind of middle something. She's like, it's an emergency. But I'm like, she's staying calm. So I was like, okay. So I tell the girl to stay here. I go downstairs. I get down, and she's like, so I was trying this marshmallow, or like this s'more recipe where you put the marshmallows in a cast iron and put it in the oven. She's like, the oven's on fire. And I was like, what? I opened the door and just like the whole inside the oven's on fire. So I'm like, we don't have a fire extinguisher, but now we got to get one. I'm like, oh crap, we don't have a fire
The
extinguisher.
inside of the oven was on fire?
Well, there was such a big ball of fire in there, I couldn't see what was what. It was just, I opened the door and it was just fire coming out.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that's not good. So she turned it off. So long story short, what happened is she did the marshmallows and it's supposed to brown, but it wasn't browning. She kept letting it go and go and go. So she put the broiler on, which then made the marshmallows basically puff up into a giant marshmallow and then attach to the broiler and then just instantly catch the whole thing on fire.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I just put on oven mitts and it was like so hot, but I like pulled it out. I put it on top. I blow out the fire that's on the cast iron, but the broiler still has gunked and marshmallow is still just crazy on fire. And we didn't have anything. I'm like, I know if I throw water on it, it'd be fine, but at the same time, it's gonna be crazy smoke, like also because it's hot. So eventually, I just kind of blew it out and it went away. But dude, it was just a massive ball of fire.
Dude.
And then it totally burnt the marshmallows, but Ami tried it and she still liked them. So,
Dude,
Worth.
that's hot.
oh yeah, dude.
That is
yeah,
hot.
it is. The whole house was filled with smoke,
about to say,
so it
did
smelled
the
like
detectors go off?
the smoke detectors went off.
Did you have to clean
the
it?
whole house smelled like burnt marshmallows.
Okay.
Anna had to clean it. Yeah.
Let me clarify. The fact that your stove, your oven was almost on fire,
Yeah.
that's literally hot.
Yeah, for sure.
The fact that Ami was able to eat
Yeah.
some s'mores and
Yeah.
still enjoyed it,
Yeah.
that's hot.
Oh yeah, dude.
Now, the fact that you had to clean it up and everything stunk,
Yeah, that was not hot.
That's not hot.
Yeah, that was not hot.
let's be clear about what's hot and what's
Oh
not.
yeah,
Right?
for sure. In our new segment, what's hot and what's not. There's
We got
certain
to the
hot
bottom of
things,
that.
there's certain not
Yeah.
things. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
It was a good balance. But and Anna's parents were out of town and her brother was out of town too. So we're like night to ourselves. We got the whole house to ourselves, and we almost burned the entire house down. But besides that, it was a pretty fun night. So
Yeah, that's awesome,
So
dude.
we're officially calling it that the marshmallow incident. Have you ever had a disastrous dessert before?
Disastrous dessert?
Yeah, which I'm gonna make that's a new reality show I'm starting.
Yeah.
Both of you could not get that out.
Yeah.
Disastrous dessert?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I guarantee you I have. I almost choked on pie once. That's
That-
hard. When you
that's
get really
right. That's
excited
in the
about
category,
pie,
Yeah.
what else did I choke on? I almost choked on a Crunchwrap Supreme.
Not dessert, but yeah, I get
I almost
that.
died
Yeah,
that time.
Yeah.
What
The
else?
other day I was eating a gyro,
Yeah.
and then I popped a cube of feta cheese in my mouth, and I started to choke on that.
Yeah.
It was like I couldn't breathe,
felt-
but I couldn't
yeah.
swallow fast enough, so I had to do the nastiest thing of like what professional eaters do. I had to just chug water while the food was in my mouth.
Yeah.
That
That's
was
gross. That
disgusting.
ruins everything.
Yeah, dude.
I would want to eat.
It just became soggy meat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Luckily, it was like the last bite.
I guess the moral of the story is like maybe you should chew your food.
Maybe.
Well, that's the problem was I didn't have a pita cucumber sauce, no nothing on it. So I was chewing, and I think I was chewing it, but it was so dry that it was like reforming back into a gyro again on its way down. And then got clogged.
turned into a brick.
Yeah, exactly.
When I almost died from the Crunchwrap Supreme, I was eating so fast and I took a huge bite the size of my mouth.
Yeah.
And then just like instinctively started swallowing it.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you know this about the Crunchwrap Supreme. There's a hard shell on the inside of it.
There is. I've never had a Crunchwrap Supreme.
They're really good.
But I do know the layers of them.
They're crunchy, they're wrapped, and they're Supreme.
Yeah.
So I took a huge chunk of it.
Yeah.
And swallowed like this big of a hard shell.
Yeah.
And it was stuck in my throat.
That's worse.
I had to wait for it to like soften.
But so you didn't slam a Baja Blast on top of it or anything?
Yeah.
No,
That's what I was gonna
You're like,
say.
I
You can
can't
do it with
ruin the
Baja
flavor.
Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't do that.
At Taco Bell, when something is supreme, it's lettuce, tomato, sour cream, right? Lettuce comes in almost everything. So the supreme is really tomato and sour cream. Now, I don't like tomatoes, so I just add sour cream. Does that count as a supreme?
Yeah.
Or is the supreme the?
You know what? I think the Supreme is the sour cream because it rhymes.
That's true. Now, my instinct would say it's tomatoes. I feel like if you add tomatoes, they charge it as a sour. They charge it as, or they mark it as a supreme minus sour cream. But I feel like when you add sour cream, it just says plus sour cream,
Wow.
right? That just came to me right now. So maybe the tomatoes.
You know what it
makes
is?
Supreme.
What constitutes a Supreme and not a Supreme again? What is it? What are the ingredients you have to add to make it a Supreme?
Tomatoes, sour cream.
That's it?
Yeah.
They don't add anything else.
No,
Really?
because if a taco comes with lettuce, a supreme is lettuce, tomato, sour cream. But it's already coming with lettuce, so let's deduct lettuce from the supreme scenario.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that a Supreme is literally just tomato and
You can get.
I thought it was like onions and stuff.
No, you can get any product as a supreme, and they add sour cream and tomatoes to it, and they keep the lettuce, so it's all three. But you're already getting the lettuce, so let's deduct that. So
You know what it is?
the upcharge of a supreme
Yeah.
is tomatoes and sour cream.
You would never just ask for tomatoes.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. So, but the person who does, let's say they like lettuce and tomatoes, but they don't like sour cream.
Yeah.
They charge them as a sour cream, but then they just say don't put the sour cream on there. But when you do sour cream, I think they just add the sour cream for free and don't charge you the supreme. So I think tomatoes is what makes it supremacy.
You know what I think it is?
Tomato supremacy.
I think it's
supremacy, dude.
because the taco has cheese on it, right? So it's already like a dairy product.
Right, yeah.
Right? You're just adding another dairy product
Right,
to it.
right.
But when you add tomatoes to it,
It's
you're
like
adding
an
a fruit.
acidic, and it's an acid. It's a fruit.
So it's
and
an acid.
Right.
So you're adding a completely different food category.
Right, and that's
which
what
makes
supreme.
it supreme.
Yeah, so I think we came down to it.
Yeah,
That's
that's
supreme.
we really
So I've never eaten a supreme anything at Taco
Really,
Bell
like
'cause
ever?
I don't eat tomatoes.
because it's just the tomatoes.
If that's what makes it supreme, then I've never had a supreme.
Wow.
I've only added sour cream. And to make it clear, I take off the lettuce. I say no lettuce. This is my order.
Yeah.
If I'm ordering something from Taco Bell, that's like a taco. I typically order a burrito, and I know it either comes with sour cream or it doesn't because that's the flavor. I don't add sour cream to a burrito. That would be insane. They've already concocted the most perfect line of burritos. But a taco, this is my exact order. I'd like 2 soft shell tacos. I'm a soft shell guy.
I love soft
I'd like 2
I like to
soft
mix it
shell.
up.
Yeah, I like 2. Well, that's a taco. What do they call that? With the one that's got both? It's a
Gordita
hard
crunch?
shell. Is it a crunch?
Gordita
Maybe.
crunch.
Because at Taco John's, it was called a Taco Bravo, which I don't know why, but that sounds
Ooh, that sounds
amazing,
awesome.
dude. But anyways, that's a combination of both. Put no, with a layer of beans as paste to keep
Mm.
it together. But what I do is I'll say I want 2 soft shell tacos, no lettuce, with sour cream.
So you're just getting meat and lettuce and cheese.
No lettuce.
No lettuce, but with sour cream.
What did I say?
You said lettuce, no lettuce.
So you're just getting meat, sour cream, and cheese.
Yep, and then
That's what I
hot
meant to
sauce.
All right. I'm not hating that.
Yeah.
I like lettuce though, and I like tomatoes. You don't like tomatoes?
No, dude. I
Wait.
like lettuce on other things. I don't like lettuce on my tacos.
You don't like tomatoes, but you like ketchup.
Oh, well, okay, here's my line with ketchup. Sometimes I may over-exaggerate my like for ketchup. I will do ketchup.
Only in
if it's
contrast to how much I
there.
hate it?
I think so.
Makes sense.
Because I like a little ketchup on some. I've never ordered ketchup or asked for ketchup or anything like that. But if I've gotten fries with a side of ketchup already, I might do dibble dabble
Might
a little
dibble
bit.
dabble.
So I'm not a big tomato guy. Now,
It's like dibble dabbling with sin, Nick.
oh yeah,
you just don't do
No,
that.
I get that. Get that. Call me a sinner. But I like pico de gallo, which is
Okay.
tomatoes and onions, and I'm not a big onion guy either. but I will do
Oh.
pico de gallo.
This is interesting.
Yeah.
So you'll have tomatoes and pico de gallo.
I think what I like about that is you don't taste tomatoes anymore because tomatoes is 1/3 or 1/4 if you count cilantro.
The tomatoes are there-
1/5 if you count lime.
They're there to balance everything out.
Right, because it's the acidity with the onions, the peppers, and then obviously the cilantro. So I'd like the combination of those items. Now,
Gotcha.
a taco, if I'm eating a Taco Bell Taco Supreme, by the time I take a bite and I eat it together, maybe I would like the combination. Maybe it would
think you
become
would.
like. But the thing is that will I try it? Probably not.
Gotcha.
If I do try it, I will try it on the show.
Because you're just stuck in your ways.
Yeah, I will try it on the show if I ever try it.
I get that, man.
Now,
I respect
I just
that.
started eating lettuce the last couple of years.
Really?
I didn't like lettuce.
What type of lettuce?
I only like leaf lettuce. I don't like shredded lettuce. I want a leaf, probably like romaine or something like that, a nice dark leaf. I will do like arugula, spinach, whatever.
Yeah.
But if we're talking lettuce, I like a dark piece of thin lettuce on a sandwich. I like it on whatever. I don't like it. I don't want shredded lettuce on my taco. I don't want. I'll say this: McDonald's, right? The McChicken. I ask for no lettuce on that because that's shredded lettuce.
That's true. You do that.
But I'll do extra lettuce at Wendy's because it's leaf lettuce.
Wow.
Yeah, dude. So there's like a
Interesting.
weird. It's weird,
I
but
get
that's
that.
kind of where I draw my line.
I like lettuce. I like the crunchy white stuff.
See, I'm the opposite. I like the thin, dark
Yeah,
stuff.
I like that stuff too, though.
I want no crunch. I just want that bitter green.
You want no crunch, just the munch.
If those places provided arugula, which is a nice, dark, deep, bitter taste, I would just eat arugula and everything. I love arugula.
That would be high class.
Oh yeah, dude, for sure. But I'm not a tomato guy either. But like I said, I will eat it in pico, and I will have raw onions on my tacos too. I don't prefer them that way, but if somebody orders tacos, I'll eat it.
I love onions, dude. I love raw onions, caramelized onions, yellow onions, white onions,
I'll eat a fried onion.
red onions, fried onions.
I'll eat a nice
Onion rings.
deep fried onion.
Onions on my burger, onions on my taco.
Oh, sweet, dude. Yeah.
Ever
Dude,
since
that's
getting COVID, I hate the smell of onions. I can smell them for if I cook with them, I can smell them for days. But it's a yellow onion. Like I can do that. That's fine.
What about you, Quentin? Are you an onion guy?
I definitely mess with onions, yeah.
Okay.
I'll
so
eat any type of onion.
what about
messes with
lettuce,
them.
tomato?
Lettuce and tomato, yeah.
So you just like you don't mind the veggies.
Yeah,
You'll
no,
throw
no.
them onto a
He likes veggies.
sandwich, burger,
I'll eat
whatever.
all the veggies, yeah.
Yeah. What about side veggie, like a side broccoli?
Broccoli, it has to be like steamed. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Not like a raw.
I love raw broccoli.
Yeah.
Raw broccoli out the fridge, I just can't eat that.
I like broccoli cheese soup.
Oh.
I like broccoli. Yes, I like broccoli in a soup, in a broth.
I like that.
I want it like super soft, and then I like the flavor of it. I don't like
Yeah.
it crunchy. What about carrots?
Oh, I love
I like
carrots.
a raw-
Carrots in a stew.
I would say I like a raw carrot and a cooked carrot. I'm good with carrots.
Don't even get me started. How about a carrot cake?
Ooh, dog carrot cake. Now, carrot cake cookie.
What?
Dude.
Is that a thing?
Oh yeah, dude. Crumble. They got a carrot cake cookie. Oh my
Boy, you
God.
lie, you fry.
It's a cookie. It's a soft baked cookie that tastes like carrot cake.
That's amazing.
It's like
Carrot cake
unbelievable.
cookie with raisins?
Oh, that.
that sounds good to me.
That's. I can see how it would be good, but it's an interesting choice. Do people put
Do you
raisins
like-
in their carrot cake? Is that why?
Yeah, I just had some carrot cake, I think yesterday.
That's
That's
sick.
pretty
That's
cool,
where
dude.
like white people stuff, dude.
Yeah, I like
a
that.
raisin on carrot cake.
White people be making some good stuff sometimes.
Oh yeah, dude. When it comes to just putting another food and sprinkling on top
Yeah.
of the main food, white people got that on lock. Dude. A
Dude.
casserole is a layer
Casserole.
of sprinkled of other foods that shouldn't go together and
yeah.
do.
You know, I wasn't into casserole until your dad made me some.
Yeah.
And it was
Never had a casserole.
I was like, that's legit.
Yeah, I've never had my dad's casserole. I never had any casserole.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
Yeah.
Because it's weird.
Yeah.
You never
I think
had
it's weird.
tuna noodle casserole?
Well, I've had casserole. I'm talking about the classic, like green beans.
Oh,
and like
yeah.
that. I've never had those.
Whatever your dad makes, really good.
Yeah, that's a
the
good
tuna
green
stuff.
bean.
Yeah, he's
Tuna.
talking about the tuna noodle
Yeah,
casserole.
tuna, and listen, white people. My Anna's our cousin. She's white. Okay, it's Anna's on Anna's side. Her name's Megan. She makes the most bomb tuna noodles, not a casserole like dish, where basically it's bow tie pasta, tuna, peas. And I don't know if it's like a mayo or something like that to bind them together. And dude, it is like I'll eat the whole bowl myself. That
sounds good, dude.
And then like we're in a sea of Mexican family members, and it's just me and her. We lock eyes, and we're like, and I know like you made it, I'm eating
That
it.
noodle, not casserole dish thing.
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
eating it.
That and then yeah, exactly. And
Noodles
I'm
and
like-
tuna?
I'm like white people, we got this dish on lock, and then everybody else is making steak and tacos and like rice and stuff. But we got that on lock.
I like that. Just throw some salt and pepper on it. So good.
I don't even like. You know what? I'll tell you right now. Hers don't need nothing, dude. It's bland.
I
and
like-
beautiful.
Don't offend my father.
I like
bland.
adding
Amazing.
salt and pepper to everything.
What, his?
Yeah.
I never had his.
You've never had dad's? I thought you said you did.
I just said I never had his.
Yeah, you
well,
said
you
that.
didn't. You didn't also say that was a casserole, but it is.
No, but I never had that dish. I never had anything my dad made that's not Italian.
Wow,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
So weird.
Well, he
Like,
makes
what about
it
his chili?
for my grandma, who's an older lady. So I didn't eat
What-
old lady food.
What about his chili?
I would count that because it's chili mac. I count that as Italian. Yeah, dude.
Why? Because of the back?
Yeah.
But casserole has noodles in it too.
Yeah, but that's white people food.
It's
Like
different.
1,000%. That's 1,000%. Italians have been making tomato-based meat sauces with beans for thousands of years.
Yeah, it's ever
So
since the
what-
Chinese introduced it to them.
No.
No, they introduced the mac. I'm talking about the
noodles.
chili itself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the noodles.
yeah. They did that. We gave them rice. The Italians gave them rice.
Yeah.
So it was a fair trade.
That's what happens in culture, right?
Yeah.
You got it. It's a fair trade.
Because we had risotto before chicken fried rice.
Right.
I'll tell you that much, dude. Hey,
Yeah.
read your history books, ladies and gentlemen. Rome was built in a day, and we invented rice.
And
So-
George Washington didn't really have wooden teeth. He
Yeah.
had
and you're
he had
welcome for
wooden
that info,
braces.
dude. I did all the you said wooden braces? Oh yeah,
Braces.
yeah. I think you said something about wooden races. I'm like, well, he might have been wooden races too, but they all were back then. So what are you supposed to do? Dude, you ever heard of a river dolphin?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm so pumped. I've heard about river dolphins for years, and then I seen a video on one the other day, maybe yesterday, and I was like, I gotta bring this to the pod. So there are dolphins that live in rivers
Whoa.
that they look like, they look like an indoor kid version of a dolphin. I'll show you real quick.
I got you.
So I don't know exactly where they are. I'm thinking it's South America.
Like they haven't really learned how to like flap their wings,
Yeah.
so to speak.
Okay, that's a river dolphin.
Oh yeah. That is a special dolphin.
Yeah, dude, that's an indoor kid.
Yeah.
So, and sometimes they're pink.
He's like, my mom lets me go outside sometimes.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. That's a
Definitely.
perfect interpretation. They have a more of a beak type
Yeah.
situation. Okay, so
I bet you that beak is so they can like get into things.
right. So I believe they're in the Amazon River.
Dude,
So do
that's
they
crazy.
be in the river and then they're just like with dolphins, dude?
Yeah.
Wait, there at the top it says baby. Can we see a baby version?
Yeah.
Is it gonna be cute?
Just pink.
So
river
baby one
dolphins.
looks like a regular dolphin,
Wow.
It's pretty cute.
but then they can turn into this.
yeah.
Hey
guys.
Yeah.
You want to see my macaroni art?
Yeah, dude. He's like, I am a dolphin.
Do you want me to show you how to crochet?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. So, anyways, the river dolphin. I should have looked up more information about them, but they look like dolphins ish, but they are in fresh water and they're just in the river. Dude, the Amazon River is wild.
Yeah.
It's home to like a million different species depending on where you are going through it, and one of them is river dolphins, dude.
They look like you took a dolphin and then just like punched it in the face and like stretched it out, and then you're like, you're a dolphin.
Yeah, you know what it looks like? It looks like you tell a 4-year-old, hey, can you draw a dolphin?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
that's what they drew and it came to
You,
life, dude.
they give that to you, and then you're just looking at it like, what is this?
Dude, if you
Why
could-
did you draw this?
If you could draw your own animal, like you're making it from scratch, but our brain is only we kind of pull from different animals.
Right.
What animal would you draw if you wish it could become a species?
A slimy river cat.
That'd be cool. So like it swims.
Yeah, it's just like a cat.
Does it have like a mermaid tail or has all 4 paws?
Webbed paws,
Yeah.
mermaid
sure.
tail. Yeah,
That's,
like a bass tail.
So front 2 arms are webbed,
Bass
and then
to the
it's
bone.
got a tail on the back. Or does it have 4 legs and a mermaid tail?
4 legs and a mermaid.
I feel like if you're drawing something as a kid, you draw the legs first. You're like, oh no, it'd be cool if it was a mermaid, and then you draw the mermaid
Yeah.
tail. Yeah.
and then it has a super long beak like that river dolphin.
Okay, and then you said slimy, so no hair or like
no hair.
patches of hair.
Yeah, small patches of hair
Maybe
in
like,
very
you know,
weird places.
Some hair towards the top of the head.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
mainly.
Like
Just the brows.
yeah, dude.
Just like the eyebrows and
Yeah.
a little bit on the ears.
Because
they're still kitties.
Yeah, but then just slime.
Just slimy.
the rest are just
They
hairless
excrete
and
like this like
slimy.
slime.
Yeah.
It makes
That's
it
what I-
slippery, so they go through the water faster.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, you also
exactly.
you can't grab them. That's why.
Well, no, yeah. So no, the slime is purely survival mechanisms.
Yeah.
It's
It makes
swimming
cat-
fast. You can't grab
It
them.
makes sense because cats don't want to be touched.
Oh yeah. Well,
You try grabbing it, it's like
cats also hates the water. So this is like an anomaly.
Yeah,
like
it
a
is.
water cat, dude.
yeah.
It just hates existence, you know.
Yeah, dude. Oh yeah, it hates existence.
It hates being dry. It's the opposite.
Oh, now can it breathe on land?
Yes.
So it's like a hippo alligator situation,
Yeah,
like an
yeah,
hour at a
yeah,
time,
yeah,
but then
yeah.
you got to come over for air. That's pretty cool.
Or like a river dolphin situation.
Yeah, I wonder. I'm assuming because they're a mammal, they need air.
Yeah, they got a blowhole.
Oh yeah, dude. Now
Look
I wonder
up the
how wonky
river-
Their blowhole is.
Yeah, look up a river dolphin blowhole.
All right.
I want to see one of those in action.
Yeah, let's see one of those bad boys in action.
Oh, dude, we should see this video of a river
Yeah.
dolphin, dude. Oh, blowhole's one word.
Oh, the more you know.
What is that?
No, that's something else, dude.
That's
I don't-
like-
that's a different kind of.
That's not
an
the river
endangered
dolphin.
bird.
Oh, that just reminded me of something.
If you went to if you knew nothing about river dolphins, right? Let's say you knew nothing about dolphins, just in general. Okay, you weren't familiar with dolphins, but then our government was like, we have an alien species captured at Area 51, and they're like, we're giving you special permission. You get a little badge. You show the badge to the security guy. You get to see these special aliens, and then they got a giant pool with those things swimming. You'd be 1,000% convinced those were aliens.
Yeah.
Like 1,000%
Yeah,
convinced,
definitely.
dude. It doesn't look like earthly.
It reminds me of SpongeBob. Remember when the aliens were dolphins?
No, but I trust you on that one.
That's a
I
thing,
trust you on
dude.
that. Remember Dolph Lundgren from Rocky 4? So anyways,
Remember my shirt, Bash the Bone?
He was an alien, right?
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. An illegal alien when he came to our country. But
Yeah, get out of our country.
yeah, dude, go back to Russia. I don't even think he's Russian. I think he's like Swedish in real life, whatever. But he
Well,
did a
go
great
back to
job of
Sweden.
looking like a Russian.
That's true.
Rocky 4, by the way, is an incredible movie.
It's a great movie.
That's like if people are not feeling very patriotic right now, go watch Rocky 4, dude.
That's true.
You'll be chanting USA in your sleep, dude. River dolphins. Everybody do your homework on river dolphins.
That reminds
they're
me,
incredible species.
because one of the dolphins looked like that one right there specifically looks like an alien. It reminded me of a new movie I saw coming out
Sick.
called Prey.
Ah,
Can you guess what franchise that's part of?
Prey.
Yeah, well, prey, like hunting prey.
Right. So Prey.
Yeah, I don't know how to spell. So.
Right. Because the other prey,
Yeah.
AY, right? Prey, prey. What? And it's a part of an existing. Ooh, hold on. It is the new Lion King.
Can you look up the trailer?
Oh, sure.
Can we watch it? Because it's actually
With no audio, but we can watch it.
yeah.
All right. So Prey trailer.
You're just teaching
Is it
dolphins
this
how to pray.
Hulu one?
Yeah.
All right, let's check that out.
Is it a Hulu original?
That's what it said.
Whoa.
Okay, I see a tree.
Let me guess. Let me see if you can guess.
Wait,
It's Pocahontas.
Okay, that's a good
I
guess.
do see Native Americans. I wouldn't say they're all called Pocahontas, but
Yeah.
okay, wait. For those listening, there is a Native American woman walking around through the forest. I see a bear.
Is it from Cowboy versus Aliens? Same universe? No.
Let's see. She's got a dog.
That bear looks terrible.
It's coming for her.
Wow.
She goes into a beaver dam.
Oh yeah, dude. Well, that's what you gotta do.
That's a great move, by the way.
She's being attacked by a bear. For those listening, it said that she's grunting in the subtitles. It said that.
What?
Bear dies.
Bear dies.
Bear gets dragged out.
Wait, when do I guess?
Her dog did it.
Wait. See.
The subtitles gave it away. Wait, just show this next part, because I want you to guess off of that, because it just shows like nothing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
So-
So the subtitle said predator clicking noise.
Yeah.
So we do know that this is the new Predator movie.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
Predator
guessing.
Prey.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's part of the Predator universe.
Yeah, because it said Predator the sound effect. Dang it! But if I would have heard the sound effect, I would have known it too.
Yeah, that's
so.
true.
It would have been the same part. I would have guessed what
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was.
yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's sick, but set way back in time.
And they show the laser in one of these scenes. Like they actually show
Yeah,
the laser.
yeah.
I think it's actually like right now.
Yeah, you kind of saw the invisible outline of him too, dude.
So it's pretty
I
cool.
love Predator.
Yeah,
dude.
it's pretty cool because it goes back to like the natives.
I didn't see the last Predator movie.
There it is.
There's the lasers.
Yeah.
Last
So
one was
sick,
the best
dude.
installment in that series. Yeah.
Really? Oh, okay. All right.
It was
Remember,
cool. It was cool.
remember Predator versus Alien?
See, okay, I never seen those either.
They were great.
So I seen all the original Predators, and then I seen the kind of like the reboot one, where they're basically is the reboot. I don't know, it was like 2010 or whatever, and I like that one too. Adrian Brody's in it. That one was pretty good. But then I know they made another one I did not see. So yeah, dude, this looks sick, dude.
Yeah, dude, it looks amazing. Yeah, there's a bunch of them I haven't seen, but I love Predator.
The original Predator is so fun, dude. Yeah. It's like is that what we were kind of talking about last week? It's just that fun 80s like nobody cares as long as
we
it's
referenced
awesome.
it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's like as long as what I love about that movie is like as long as you feel cool watching it, that's all that matters, dude. You put on your pit
there's
vipers.
something cool about watching a human, like you put a human against the most impossible odds, right? You got this super advanced species alien coming through thinking he could just own this land.
Yeah. And a ragtag group they like each other, they don't like each other.
And it shows like some of them die because it shows how impossible it is to kill this thing.
Yep.
And then you just got just like the human rises up, and then he just got like a bunch of mud all over him, and he's just like, "Oh, you think you're a tough alien? You're to come to Earth? Well, guess what? This is America, and we got guns, baby."
Yeah, this Austrian Americans got weapons.
Yeah, baby.
You know what's crazy is, and I do it every time. You did the soundtrack to Terminator.
Yeah.
To Predator, but anytime I think of an action song, it's
Just think about this.
Yeah,
just think
veins.
Think Bash to the Bone.
Yeah.
And then you're just rising up out of the Amazon River, and you're riding an Amazon dolphin, and you're just like, Bash to the Bone.
Yeah,
that would be a good movie.
Oh yeah. By the way, the song "Bad to the Bone" is I love when I hear that in a movie because it's a clear indicator that we got a rough guy. He's rough around the edges, but in the end, he's gonna be a super sweet, humble person.
Right. He's rough and tough.
Yeah, anytime.
But he's got a heart of gold.
You hear "bad" on a motorcycle with a leather jacket, you go, "This guy's gonna be great with kids later."
Yeah, that's right.
Dude, I love "Bad to the Bone."
He's got some grit, but later on, he's gonna be throwing frisbee with the kids.
Oh yeah, dude, for sure.
Teach him how to
dude.
play catch.
Yeah, exactly. Halfway through his journey with these kids, he's gonna abandon them. He's gonna think that they don't like each other anymore. He's gonna do something.
He's gonna end up in a bar.
Yeah,
maybe.
they find out that he's only around them because he was paid to be, but actually he does love them. And then they get kidnapped, and he has to set them free.
That's right.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's the plot to Mr. Nanny.
That's
I was
right.
about to say, is that Mr. Nanny?
That wasn't on purpose, but I just described the plot to Mr. Nanny.
I feel like there's a few other movies that have the same exact
Mr.
plot.
Nanny is an archetype. It's
That's
not
what it
just
is.
a movie.
The Mr. Nanny archetype.
Yeah, dude.
I would love to do some research.
Have you ever watched Mr. Nanny?
I don't think so.
Oh,
We
dude.
gotta watch it.
I'm telling you.
Wait. Who's that?
Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, Hulk Hogan. I think I've seen it. Wait, is that the one where he tears up the limousine?
I think that's Suburban Commando. Which is very similar, but he's like a superhero in that one.
Yeah.
No, Mr. Nanny, I don't like to hype things up. Mr. Nanny is your new favorite movie.
Okay.
1,000%, dude. 1,000%. You're going to love it. Okay. It's like, if you could just, I'm telling you, it's a Max movie.
I guess, we'll see where it compares to The Tuxedo.
Oh, yeah, of course. No. And honestly, I'm not saying it's going to be, no, I am going to say, I think that Mr. Nanny is, it won't hold the same place as Tuxedo.
Okay.
Because you're seeing it now.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, it's going to resonate. You're going to be like, wow, so many movies have copied that Tuxedo. Every time there's been a wrestler or a big giant buff guy that does a movie with a kid, it's modeled after Mr. Nanny.
Yeah, The Rock did one.
The Rock, Batista, John Cena.
Yep.
They've all done some. It's all Mr. Nanny, dude.
Wow.
He did it first. Shout out to Hulk Hogan. Hulkamania, dude, until I die.
All right.
So, I wasn't alive during the Hulkamania years. I was alive. I was around more of the years where he was he became the heel. He became the bad guy on WCW. Hollywood Hogan. That's more my era.
That's cool,
but
man.
I didn't watch that either, but I had all the action figures, so
Yeah.
that's sick too. Dude, right before we started, I popped on Twitter just to see what was going on in the world, and I saw that some pretty big news.
Really?
Do you guys remember the show Live PD?
Yeah.
It was basically cops, but it was live. It got canceled during 2020 because people hated cops. Remember when people hated cops?
Yeah, that was weird.
And then now we're like wishing we had more cops.
Yeah.
And we defunded the police, and everybody's like, no, they need more money. Yeah. Well, they got canceled because they're cops. So Live PD got canceled. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to announce it's coming back, y'all.
Wow, really?
Bigger and badder than ever, dude. Live PD is back. I cannot wait to see people arrested live on TV.
Yeah.
Dude. Yeah. Think about it. Cops was incredible.
Yeah.
So this was Cops, but you were watching only like 2 minutes behind. Genius. So anyway, shout out to Live PD.
because it's all
It's
live,
back.
right?
It's live, dude.
That's
I think
crazy.
they have a 5-minute buffer. That's it.
You ever see the one where a guy like pranked them and like he showed up and he gets arrested on purpose by them and like he has like a fanny pack with like a fidget spinner and a bunch of
No,
other stuff in it?
that is genius.
That's
dude.
amazing.
That's genius.
That's gonna
That's
happen.
worth almost getting shot or whatever.
What else was
but-
in the fanny pack?
I forgot, but he was like, "You got any weapons in here?" And he was like, "I only got my metal fidget spinner."
That's sick, dude. That's genius, dude.
Nice.
Yeah, because they only worked out of like a couple cities, so like you knew who they were gonna be, and obviously they have giant cameras. But
Can you imagine being a black belt in fidget spinner?
Yeah,
I feel like I am. I mean, I can get fidgets going. I can get them spinning for a while.
They could be dangerous.
take someone's head
Oh
off.
yeah.
They spin fast.
Well, I've seen some that have like a sharp point.
That would be a great Bond villain or Austin Powers villain.
There it is.
There it is.
Fidget spinner.
Fidget spinner killer.
Yeah, dude.
And he like throws fidget spinners at people.
Oh yeah, dude. Now remember in that movie he put lasers on sharks.
Yeah.
Dude, put lasers on river dolphins.
River
right on the
dolphins?
tip of their beak.
That's
dude.
what he should have did because
Oh,
those things
dude.
look more evil than sharks.
1000%.
That's
Look
crazy.
Just like if Dr. Evil was a dolphin, that's what they would look like.
Oh yeah, dude.
That
For
makes
no,
sense.
exactly. Ken's bald and wrinkly.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I've been doing a lot of not research per se, but I've been really into the megalodons.
And
And
from Jurassic World Dominion.
yes, did they have a megalodon in that?
They had it in Jurassic World, the second one.
Oh, okay, yeah. I don't remember that, but
I saw it in the trailer. I didn't
Okay.
see the movie, but I saw it in the trailer.
So it's it's basically a giant great white shark essentially. And the fact,
wait. think I'm thinking the wrong thing.
Yeah, you are, but that's okay. But you know what a megalodon is, right? The giant great white shark.
It's like a great white shark, but you
But,
like
10 times bigger.
10 times. Yeah.
So I've been going to research. 'Cause at first I was like, they aren't real. But when you do the research, you find the teeth, and then when you find the teeth and you construct what the mouth size would be, it's horrifying.
Wow, really?
And to know that they existed and there could be a couple left lurking
What?
around in the deep sea. I mean, that's the conspiracy, dude. There's a couple.
We don't know what's down there.
There was a guy. Okay, listen, I don't know all my facts, but I will say this: there at one point, these people, scientists, they tagged a great white shark, one of the biggest sharks that we have, right? That we know of. We tagged it.
Yeah, that's hot.
Of course. And so we're watching it go through cold water.
Okay,
So a little-
that's not hot.
The act is hot, but the water's cold.
Okay, that
so
makes
they're swimming around. We've been tracking this thing for a while. Well, one day the tracking just stops, and they're like, "That was weird. Like these things shouldn't stop." So they go back through and they're like, let's see, like let's follow it on the map where to go. So it's going, and it gets to like really deep water, like like the Mariana Trench, or whatever. Like not that, but something like that, really deep water, right? And then they watch the track. It's swimming at a good speed, normal speed. Then it stops, and then it drops down, straight down, down this crazy deep cavernous deep part of the water at crazy, insane speeds of rate. Like even if the shark died, it doesn't, it floats down to the bottom, whatever.
Yeah.
It plummets faster than any shark could swim. Then it hits the bottom, and then the tracking stops. The theory is that the shark was swimming and a megalodon came, swallowed the great white whole, and then deep dove as fast as it could, which would be way faster than a great white shark, back down to the bottom of
Like
this.
something ate it.
Yeah, dude. And they guess that if we're talking about a realistic creature that we knew existed at one point, the only thing big enough to do that and travel at that speed would have been a megalodon.
Wow.
And so there could be megalodons in existence, dude.
That's crazy.
Now,
dude.
I did not watch The Meg because that movie would terrify me because of my fear of sharks.
You'd
But
be
it
like-
kind of makes me want to watch The Meg now.
The Meg comes up, you're like, ooh, not hot.
Not hot. Well, the thing is this. At one point, sharks are terrifying because of their size, their speed. I know that I cannot fight them in the water. But a megalodon is so big that it's almost like in a movie, I wouldn't be scared of it in a movie because
Yeah.
it's almost
you
like...
can't even comprehend.
Like, I'm more afraid of a gorilla than King Kong.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So I think I'm more scared of a great white than a megalodon.
I get that.
Yeah.
I think it's because there's a certain point where your brain just cuts out.
Yeah.
And you're just like, I don't know how to process
Or it
what
doesn't
that
seem
is.
real
Yeah.
anymore.
Now, if I'm swimming in the water, I
you
happen
see
to
that.
also have a drone above me, and I have a waterproof screen. I'm watching the drone footage, and then I see Megalodon open mouth coming out from below me.
Yeah,
That's more terrifying.
You just see an island forming underneath
Yeah,
you.
of
Dude,
just
you know what's
teeth.
terrifying?
Yeah.
What about like a giant turtle the size of an island?
terrifying, but also magical.
Magical.
You know what I'm saying? Like that trumps terrifying.
It might, impart wisdom onto you that you need,
But wouldn't that just be like eerie to see something come out of the water that big?
Yeah. Now, flat earthers believe that we exist on a turtle, right?
Is it a
Am I
turtle
getting
or an
Elephants,
elephant?
I
An
think.
elephant?
Something
Yeah.
like that.
Or is it?
I've heard the turtle theory.
It's
though.
a turtle standing on elephants.
Right.
That's what it is.
That's what makes the most sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's most.
Well, they're close. The flat earthers are. Flat earthers, even if they get details wrong, they're close enough.
They're close. They're there.
They do think it's. By the way, they think that now they don't think that Earth is flat. They believe it's like a contact lens, which would be like a turtle shell. So
What if
maybe we're existing
all
inside
in the back of a turtle shell?
a invisible turtle shell.
They're like, I'll admit the Earth is a little curved.
Yeah. When we say flat, we just mean the bottom's flat.
Yeah. They're like, it's like flat, but it's still it's curved, but still flat,
Right, it's
but just
concave.
curved. Where,
concave.
kind of like where it connects like this.
Yeah. Well, that's what I love about flat earthers is they're diehard for the theory, not necessarily the science. I love that. They're like, as soon as they get proved wrong, they're like, no, we took that into consideration.
You didn't think we thought of that?
Eventually, like in 5 years, they're gonna be like, no, of course the Earth is round. We know that, but
when you really think about it,
our floor is flat,
the floor is flat.
And that's all that matters.
and that's all that matters. Oh, and by the way, the moon is just a projection into space, obviously,
from
clearly.
the center of the Earth.
Right. People were dumb back in the day. They thought it was cheese. Idiots.
Those
Of
dummies.
course, it's just a
They
projection.
thought it was a dude up there, man on the moon.
You know what's crazy? One time, I swear, I have pretty good vision, but I swear one time I was laying back in our Anna and I's first apartment. It was a loft, right? It was like it's 30-foot loft, and so I was laying at the very top of the loft, and they had bay windows in the ceiling, not in the ceiling, because that would just be a sunroof, not sun. What's it called?
A moonlight.
Moonlight? No, it's called the
Skylight.
skylight.
There
So it wasn't a
it is.
skylight because it was like in this. Anyways, details. But I was looking up at the moon, and I got that overwhelming feeling of like, I can't believe we went there, like, and it's so vast and all that stuff. And I almost got emotional, like like I was like, that's so cool, man. I like to be somebody who's like on the moon, and then all the people think that the moon, the moon landing was fake, and it's like. I get some of the footage was fake, but people land, and then I promise you, I saw the American flag on the moon from my bed.
Whoa.
I promise you, my eyes, I stared at the moon long enough. I'm telling you, I don't know what
connected to it.
my eyes, they didn't zoom in, but it's like I dialed the focus in, and I swear I saw a tiny speck. That was a
What?
flag, dude. I
red, white,
swear I
blue?
saw a little tiny, like, I get it.
I'm there.
Grain of sand. But I'm telling you, I saw a little tiny red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
From the bed, dude.
It's there.
Yeah, dude.
Wow,
And that's
dude.
what it's all about.
Yeah, dude.
That's what it's all about. You know what it is?
And that's what it's all about,
You
dude.
connected to the moon at that moment.
Yeah.
And reality itself, you were able to link to it, and you were able to perceive the actual flag itself.
Either that, or I'm telling you, I think I just stared at it long enough where I just saw it. It was tiny.
What if there's like enough light
It was
where
tiny.
there's enough light hitting it
That's what I'm saying.
that the color from the flag gets magnified?
I think a shooting star went past and lit. I didn't see the star, but I think it lit up the flag for a mere millisecond. I saw the flag. And here's the weird thing. I saw it wave, even though I know there's no gravitational pull in space, but I'm telling you it waved for a
or
second, dude.
atmosphere.
Oh, no, obviously is what I meant. I swear I saw it wave, but I don't know. That could be crazy. It was late at night.
I
but-
saw a monster in Lake Michigan.
Oh, okay. There's that too.
We'll
Did
save
you
that
ever
for
see the
another
Man
day.
in the Moon? Have you guys ever seen the Man in the Moon? Like the face they say is
Yeah,
in the moon?
yeah.
Yeah.
Every once in a while I see it,
Pull it up.
but then other times I cannot see it.
Pull up the man.
Remember?
in the
Hey,
moon.
by the way, you guys remember the Moon Man? That's a totally different thing.
Moon Man?
And Man in the Moon, Man on the Moon. No, what is it? The
Look
moon?
up man face on moon.
Man in the moon.
Man face moon. Let's just look up.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, dude.
That's disturbing.
That's crazy, dude.
Wow.
I never saw. Oh wow,
I see
dude.
that
That's a
every
high res.
now.
I wonder if that's from the new NASA Webb.
That's what it is. That
telescope.
new
That's the-
telescope.
okay, no, hold on. Let's be serious. Let's go back. Guys, no more playing around. Okay, images. Man face moon.
That's it right there. That's the moon.
Right.
It's like they contrasted it.
They contrasted it, and then they also definitely like did something to it because that. Well, the drawing is clearly not the same.
Wait, go to a different one.
Just look up the moon. If you just
Here
look
we
up the
go.
moon, there it is. Yeah, you can see it. You see the eyes.
I see it less now than I do when
nose.
I'm outside.
Yeah, I feel like this isn't the best. Let's see this one. No. No.
No.
Dude, isn't it crazy to look at the moon?
I want a moon rock, dude.
That'd be crazy.
I wonder how much moon rock is. Let me look up real quick.
It's got to be at least $20, you know.
Oh
somewhere
yeah.
around there.
You know, I have a piece of the Berlin Wall.
Nice.
That, you know, when we ended communism in Germany, I got a piece of that wall, dude. I should bring it in. It's actually it's behind the studio.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
okay,
cool.
hold on. Moonface Man character. I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to use like a McDonald's character or something. This right here.
Ah, I've seen that before.
Man in the Moon. How Mac Tonight became the Burger King. Wait, what? Is it Burger King or is it? No, it's McDonald's. Yeah, dude, that is like my childhood right there. That's my
crazy.
McDonald's, dude.
Open 24 hours.
A lot of people had Ronald McDonald. No, dude, I had the Moonface Man, dude. That was mine. Moonface
The
Man.
moon face, man.
Every time you saw the moon, you're like, I got to get Mickey.
yeah,
I gotta
dude.
get Mickey
Yeah,
D's.
still to this day. I'm like,
That's good
"Ooh,
advertising."
Marketing.
If you can attach your brand to the moon,
Oh,
genius.
Yeah, dude. Who
He
else?
attached
Yeah.
it to the moon and jazz.
Steven Spielberg's production company is E.T. flying in the front of the moon.
Yeah.
So that they did it.
Cheese as a product itself.
Yeah, well, definitely cheese capitalized on the crazy conspiracy theory that the moon is made of cheese.
Yeah.
So cheese capitalized on that.
That's
for
a huge win for
1,000%.
cheese.
Dude, massive, dude, massive. Because who else? You got Moonface Man, Amblin Productions, and cheese.
And cows, maybe. The cow who jumped over the moon.
Cow jumped. Yes, there you go. And the cow jumped over them. What is that nursery rhyme? I was like burping like crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. Something about the
And the cow jumped over the moon.
And the cow jumped
Cats
over the
in the-
moon.
Catering the seals for little boy blue and the man in the moon. No, it's not about cows though.
Yeah.
When he coming home, daddy don't know when. We'll get together then. Child, it's gonna be a good time then. That's a sad song.
I'm free.
Yeah.
Free.
We love you, Tom Petty.
falling.
Oh, dude. Here's a crazy observation I had
Okay.
a while ago, and I was reminded of it. You ever? By the way, well, no. Let me start with this. Are you a fan of Nilla wafers?
Yes.
And they are Nilla wafers. You know, they're not vanilla wafers.
Nilla wafers.
Nilla
yeah.
wafers, right? Now, I had the other day. I had off-brand vanilla wafers. They were just called vanilla wafers. Weirdly enough, they were called the original vanilla wafers, which doesn't make any sense if you're an off-brand called the original vanilla wafer.
Well, maybe they were the first vanilla wafers.
Yeah, maybe that'd be sad. I think it was just Kroger though, so I don't think so. But it reminded me that Nilla wafers are the only, unless you can think of another one, are the only snack or food item that tastes better the staler it gets. Because here's why: a stale Nilla wafer becomes soft.
They do.
They don't become hard like
Yeah.
other foods. They
Yeah, you're
become
right.
I wonder
soft. I don't know, but it's amazing because Nilla wafers are great. But then you get a couple soft Nilla
I know why.
wafers.
Because they absorb moisture from the air. That's what it is. They take in moisture.
Why isn't
over the
anything
air.
else do that?
The formula. Good. Yeah, it's just the way they're made.
And I wonder if it's only Nilla or if it's all vanilla wafer
This
products.
is something we need to try.
Right. I remember one day I was like, these things I think were open, dude, over like the course of like 2 nights. I'm like, this is a while ago. And I was like, I'm going to eat one. I'm like, oh my, this is like a new treat. Like I feel like I didn't invent it, but I feel like I was discovering something brand new. And it was a stale Doritos, get them out of here.
Yeah, that's pretty gross.
Stale bread, stale crackers. Now, stale crackers, they don't get soft, but they get kind of like tender.
I'm about to say they get a little soft.
But it's
Stale
more like
bread,
a
though. Croutons.
Stale pretzels.
After a certain point.
I've learned this. Stale pretzels go soft.
Still
Okay, so maybe it's
Ooh.
the harder the object, the softer it gets, and the softer the item, the harder it gets.
Maybe.
Maybe if you gave it more time, it would go back to being stable or stale.
Yeah, like
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
these Nilla wafers, I know one thing, they're stable.
Definitely.
No, but yeah, there's something about them that just, they taste better stale. It's super weird.
You ever make a Nilla sandwich?
I mean, maybe, but I never called that. What is that?
Okay, so
Is it? Do you have to chew it up first and spit it out? Then
Yes.
No, none of us have done that.
Max is just chewing up foods and like
Yeah, so
no,
what you do?
we're
No, this is
not-
what you do. This
We're
is what
not
you do.
mother birds.
This is
so
what you do.
typically I don't
You
do
take
that.
a bunch of Nilla wafers, you put them in your mouth, you chew them up, and then you get to nice paste consistency,
No.
and then you spit it out onto
dude.
a fresh Nilla wafer,
No.
and then you take another fresh Nilla wafer, and you sandwich
You've
it,
never done this, right?
and then you eat it.
No, I feel like you're just. No, you're lying.
You never know.
You did that with crackers.
I need you to be like this is the most honest we do a lot of bits on this show. This is where I need you to be as honest as you possibly can. That's just a funny thing you thought of.
You don't think I've tried that?
I feel like he's done it at least 5 times.
At least.
Oh
I love
God,
it.
dude, that's sickening.
I eat
Literally
cracker
Literally.
sandwiches.
When's the last time
Oh
you
yeah,
did
you
that?
did describe cracker
Yeah.
sandwiches.
Yeah,
Oh
that's what I call it.
gosh.
Cracker
For some
sandwiches.
reason, the wafer thing just sounds worse.
No, it's great. It's sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's I honestly, and I'm not even trying to make it a joke of it. I honestly can't think about it too hard, or else I'm gonna be sick. Like I have to draw a line somewhere, and the line is, I might just have to move on from that. That is,
Yeah.
it's one of the worst things I've ever heard of in my life.
No, it's
There's no way it could taste better than just eating more vanilla wafers.
it's pretty
There's
good.
no way. There's no way. Just
Yeah,
like,
it's
you know
pretty
what would be better if I start to eat these and then
I
take a
didn't
break.
say it was better. I think it's different.
Well, yeah,
It's obviously different.
Sure. Different. I get different.
And sometimes
I get different.
it just hits different.
Now, you ever put like icing on a vanilla wafer?
Oh yeah, definitely.
That is delicious. You know, there's something the other day I just thought about that I put on top of something. And it'd be so good if I knew what I was talking about, because otherwise it makes this is not important at all.
Was it a snack? Was
I
it a
did,
food?
yeah,
Was
and I
it
topped it with
dessert?
something, and I was like, that's new and interesting.
Was it a paste? Was it a frosting?
It was
it a
something
liquid?
pre-made. I didn't have to do any. I didn't have to chew it or anything.
Was it
like
cheese? Cheese whiz?
That. No, cheese is great and everything.
Because I want to get into
Now
that.
cheese on a vanilla wafer,
I just thought
a
about
little
that.
savory sweet.
That might be kind of good.
We might have to bring that in and try that.
Put a put a little salami on the inside.
Oh, you know what we should do?
I was gonna say I think we should do like an odd pairings.
Well, what we should do is
special.
this: we should get a thing of cheese whiz and a bunch of stuff it could go on.
Thing of cheese whiz. You just
Period.
end the sentence there.
Yeah.
And yes, a smorgasbord of a bunch
Just
of things.
random things, cookies.
Yeah, cookies.
Some savory things, maybe
Crackers.
other meats. Yeah, dude, that might be a good ep, dude. Quinn, what do you think cheese whiz could go on?
I'm thinking graham crackers. You could throw
Oh!
a pizza in there.
Oh, what about
A bunch of random stuff.
graham bears? What are they called? Bear grams.
Teddy Grahams.
Teddy
Grahams.
Grahams, dude. Teddy Roosevelt.
Which, by the way, have you ever had a Teddy Graham sandwich?
Stop.
I would love to know the true. I believe you've done it, but I'd like to know the true answer of how many sandwiches you made. I'm talking about variety of sandwiches you made.
You know what it is? I think just growing up, you get bored, and you just try things. That's what I would do. I would try things.
Yeah, all these things happened when you were a child.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even then,
Stop.
I feel like somebody would be like, we need to have him see somebody.
They did.
Yeah, it's definitely you definitely don't do that in front of somebody unless you're trying to get in their head.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude.
You know it's wrong.
Right, that's something. No, exactly.
Yeah, I
That's
would use
something
that.
You do first day in prison.
It's a power move.
First day in prison.
Yeah.
You steal somebody's cookies, you chew them up, you put them between your cookies.
Quincy,
and
you don't
call it,
remember
"This is
me
a
doing that in front of you?"
sandwich.
I don't think so. No.
It's like I just blocked it out. Yeah, no, I feel like I've done that as a power move in front of some of my siblings.
Which-
But the power you hold is just of a crazy person.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Stay away from him.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's the crazy card.
Oh,
If
yeah,
you can
yeah,
pull out the crazy card, you're just like,
Yeah.
that person is unhinged.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know?
No, totally.
It's kind of like taking, speaking of just trying things, you ever take like a thing of bread and ball it up and make a bread ball?
I've seen Max do that.
Yeah. Now, I've taken
They're really good.
the extra bread. Like I said, I'm eating a sandwich, but the meat kind of slides out and there's extra bread. I will kind of roll it up and eat it.
Right, but have you ever just taken a slice and just ball it up and then eat it like that?
No.
Yeah, they're called bread balls.
Yeah. You know what it is? Here's what I'm going to say, and don't get offended.
Yeah.
You ate poor kid food.
Oh,
That's what it
1,000%.
was. You're like,
You ever get desperate and then you just got like, there's nothing in the fridge except for American sliced cheese?
oh yeah, I
you
done
just eat one of
that.
those?
But you know what? Yes, I have eaten it by itself, but typically I would eat it like with a saltine cracker.
But there are no crackers.
cheese crackers. Well, that's true.
So
right.
you just eat that.
Right. Well, because you ate so many cracker sandwiches.
Or there might be some bread, and then you just make. I've tried this before. You take a bread ball, but you try to fill it with. Right. You try to fill it with peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Wait.
It's kind of messy.
So just,
but if you get it
wait,
right,
wait, you try to add it with just peanut butter and jelly.
yeah, I did say.
Okay, I
And
think
then you ball it up.
into it.
You ball it up into a dense little ball.
Yeah.
Bread ball.
Well, that's
PBJ.
like a protein ball almost.
PBJ.
What do they call it? A protein bomb?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're ahead of your time.
Yeah.
No, here's what I used to do though. I used to eat when I was a kid 2 packs of ramen noodles,
Like it.
an entire sleeve of saltine crackers. Then I would
Yeah.
take bread, roll it into a ball, dunk it in like a meatball, and eat that like a wet, soggy
There you go.
bread ball is what we're calling it. Yeah, dude.
Now, would you roll it up into a ball?
Yes, I'm saying.
So you made bread
I rolled
balls.
it. Yeah. I just didn't eat them plain. I dipped them in. I only ate it with ramen.
They're amazing plain.
And then you dip it in, and it because it becomes spongy, it kind of starts to unroll. So you got to quickly it's dripping wet. You're getting your white t-shirt all full of chicken broth, and you're just like.
Yeah. And then you just do this.
Now, did you mix ramen flavors as a kid?
Yeah, oh yeah.
A little shrimp, a little beef.
Yeah. You get some adobo out the fridge.
Yeah,
Not
dude.
the fridge, the seasoning cabinet.
I was like, is that a Puerto Rican thing to keep your seasoning in the fridge?
Yeah.
Well, there is things like that. I discovered when I first started dating Anna, like, I'd be like, there's times where I go, that doesn't go in the fridge, right? And they were like, yeah, it does. I'm like, no, it doesn't go in the fridge. And there's other times where they would put stuff in the cabinets. I'm like, that needs to be refrigerated. It says it on the bottle. It needs to be refrigerated. It was
That's
like
awesome.
weird. It's just funny seeing other people do weird things. Okay,
peanut butter. Do you refrigerate it or not?
No.
Don't refrigerate
No,
it.
it doesn't need to be. It's pantry food.
Yeah.
Jelly, refrigerated. Yeah,
Thank you.
Of course, dude.
Yes.
Of course. Otherwise it spoils.
Yeah.
Here's a question I got for you guys to go along with this topic. Anna's parents, more her mom, is very cautious about things, right? So, like, for one thing, Anna and her brother were never allowed to eat a hot cake out of the oven. So they were robbed of that joy because
That's
they said
one
it
of the
would
best joys
hurt
ever.
their stomach.
Yeah.
And I do agree. If you had your head in the oven eating spoonfuls of cake, that might hurt your tummy. Just for sheer heat of it. That was one thing. So they discovered hot cake in their teenage years, which also the name of my album, Hot Cake.
I was gonna say that's a fun phrase.
Yeah,
hot
dude.
cake.
Yeah,
Hot
when you discover hotcakes.
Yeah.
But one thing that her parents do to this day is let's say they make a food. Okay, so they put it in a Tupperware because it's leftover. If it's still hot, they don't put it in the fridge. They think that's not good for it. They leave it on the counter until it cools off, and then puts it in the fridge.
room temperature.
Right.
And then put it in the fridge.
Right. And then I always try to explain to them, but it's going to cool off. So when you put it in the fridge, it's going to get to room temperature even faster.
Mm-hmm.
But they have a weird thing that it's going to like spoil if they put it in there hot. When actually all it would do is just cool it down faster. Yeah, I just wondered if you guys had ever heard that.
You know what? It's funny you say that. I do get a weird feeling about taking hot food and putting it directly in the fridge.
Oh man, dude. So
I don't
maybe
know
it's a
why.
Latin thing,
Maybe.
a Hispanic thing.
I
don't-
always thought you don't do it so that it doesn't like shatter the glass.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
too
but
hot.
this is
That's what it is.
any product though, and I think for her mom, it's more the quality of the food. So I, in defiance, I take scalding hot items, just
Throw it in there,
just throw
slam
it
the fridge.
Yeah, because I'm trying to explain to them it's fine.
Eat a hot cake.
Now, one thing they will probably never do that I do that's not right is I don't put my pizza boxes in the fridge. I leave them out overnight, and I eat pizza out of the box the next day. Now, people would say that the cheese ferments in a matter of a few hours, so overnight the cheese is going to get a lot of bacteria.
So then you're saying at that point it doesn't matter anyways.
I'm saying, yeah, exactly. And dude, I've been doing it my whole life, so my stomach is completely unmoved. But I wonder if somebody has never done it, if they ate day-old pizza out of the box, I wonder if they get a little
You thought
tummy
that
ache.
was weird, Max, when I would do that. When I would leave pizza out and you'd be like, does it need to be refrigerated?
That's weird that I would say that though, because I did that my entire
I
life.
don't know. Sometimes you do weird things.
Yeah,
bro.
You know what's funny about being in a really long relationship?
Yeah.
Is that you discover things about yourself
Yeah.
through your partner
Yeah,
recalling
yeah,
it
right.
that you never knew you would even say that.
Yeah. No, I get that.
Happens all the time. Like
Yeah.
that. Like I don't know why I would say that.
Yeah.
Because I did that my
Just
entire
you're
life.
in the mood to be like,
Just
I'm going to
mean.
defy this.
Sometimes I get in a weird mood.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
true. Liv can be a testament to that. Sometimes I say things
Yeah.
that I don't really mean.
Oh, yeah.
Not like directed at me, just like random things like that. Like I don't do that. And then you'll be later on doing it. I'm like, wait. And then
Yeah.
you're like,
true.
sorry I said that.
Yeah. I get that.
Yeah.
It's human nature.
Which, by the way, Quentin brought some special
Oh,
videos for
yeah.
us. So
Okay.
Yep.
Quentin,
From last
I'm
week.
very excited to see these videos that you brought because last week they were nice videos.
They were gold.
That was last week, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, here we go.
Okay, here we go.
This is called high quality horizontal spinning rat that spins faster over time.
Oh.
Different than last week because
He's
this
gaining
one spins
momentum.
faster over time. Okay, let's watch this.
Okay.
Very
that's pretty
slow.
slow.
Slow start here.
There it is, dude.
Dude.
Faster. Now, how fast does it go?
just wait.
Where'd that
watch.
rat go?
You're in this for the experience.
Oh, snap.
Dude. Because if you're going to buy this, you got to know how it looks at high speeds.
Dude. That rat.
Whoa, dude, RPMs, dude.
That rat is spinning faster over time.
You know what's crazy is that towards the end, it became a rat staring at my face.
Like it kept coming back.
Like
It
the
was getting
face
glitchy.
to some point where the face just stopped, and now the face was just staring
Can
at
you
me
play
the last few seconds.
play the last few seconds of that one?
Yeah, let me go back real quick. Okay, so we starting kind of.
Let's get to the bottom of this.
Wait, let's start right by here. This is where it starts picking up speed. Now, if you stare and let your eyes go out of focus, you get a rat just staring at
Whoa.
you,
Yeah.
dude. Dude,
Right.
that was intense.
I
That
tried.
was
It didn't work.
Okay, great video, Quentin. Let's see what
was
you got
good.
next.
I was trying to go all out this time.
Okay.
No.
Oh, sick, dude. High quality rat menacingly approaching you. This is what I saw. A menacing rat approaching me, dude.
First it was high spinning. Now it's
Okay, so static still. Whoa,
I'm scared.
dude.
dude. Look at that.
This is like those
rat.
great white videos where they
Yeah.
see. Whoa!
If you
That
had
was
the audio
good,
on, it
dude.
would have been like normal music, and then
Dude,
you just
that
start
was
screaming.
Yeah.
Dude,
That's
that
great.
was so good. Yeah, that one needed sound. Sorry,
Yeah.
Quentin.
Make sure you're pausing the other
No,
ones.
not that one. I'll tell you which one needs
Okay.
sound.
But I'm saying, I feel like that one, was there like a noise that happened when the video?
Yeah, it's probably best you didn't hear that noise.
Oh, okay, cool. High quality horse. Okay, all right, so here's the next one.
High quality.
Let's just keep it up. Okay.
And this is the guy who posted the original one.
Oh, I have created a cult, is what this video is called.
It's
Do you
just
want audio on this?
I guess so. It's probably the
Whoa,
Free birds,
whoa, dude. So this is a whole. So
It's just the end.
Quentin, you
endless
just happened to
list.
stumble upon this algorithm.
yeah. This is all I get recommended. Now. Just
sick,
videos
dude.
of rats spinning.
Sick,
Upside
dude.
down.
The rat segment, man.
4 rats meme extended.
Whoa. That's so sick, dude.
You got
But how'd you
verified.
find the first one? It just like happened to pop up.
Yeah, it was like a random repost of this guy's original.
So they're like
video.
indoctrinating you into the cult. They're trying as hard as they can, and they're
That's
using
basically what it
YouTube
is.
to do it. Okay,
how
all
it
right.
is.
Audio right
Whoa, this
Yeah,
one called
this one-
"Rats on a Pirate Ship After the Crew Died of Scurvy." 1685 colorized.
Color.
a work of art. Yeah.
Okay, you got audio.
Yeah.
Let me just make sure I'm turned up here. All right, here we go.
Rats. We're the rats. We pray at night, we stalk at night. We're the rats. I'm the giant rat that makes all of the rules. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into. Rats. We're rats. We're the rats. We pray
Dude, the
at
quality
night,
of
we
spinning in
stalk
this
at
one?
night.
Yeah, dude.
We're the rats.
Yeah, this isn't. I don't think this is high quality. I think this is low quality.
No, but I'm saying, like-
No, but I mean, like, out of all the models, this is low quality
Yeah.
model. Yeah.
But they're not like
spinning.
horizontal spinning.
No.
They're
Well,
not
some are-
sideways spinning.
No, some are horizontal. Right. They kind of went through and they bought all the different ones. They bought a horizontal, they bought a vertical, whatever,
Yeah.
and they put them into, which was great. It's like a little algorithm. But what's cool is they didn't spend the big bucks. They just went with low quality rat.
Which
You know,
is
we've
great.
seen high quality and we know it looks good.
Yeah.
Those were low quality rats. Quentin, do not stop with the rat videos. Okay,
got
just
you.
keep them. You can also provide other videos, but keep them coming. Now, our Bros and Brothers page is what we're watching this on. I guarantee you is only gonna be rat videos now
Yeah,
on my own
I
page
hope
too.
so.
And this is how the cult begins, dude.
Fingers crossed.
That's insane, dude. And by the way, this is pretty early. This one, high quality horizontal spinning rat, but it's low quality.
Yeah, low quality.
I didn't see that little
But
thing at the
it
end there.
is-
This only has 18,000 views, so Quentin's super early on this one.
It's really early.
Let's watch that one more time. This is play the music a little bit, just a little bit. We're gonna get copywritten, but yeah, dude.
This still
Dude.
seems copyright free.
No,
I'm
this
free.
Is, this is free bird. Yeah, this is free falling by Tom Petty.
Free falling.
Yeah, dude. That is an entire algorithm that I'm totally
Yeah,
down for.
I wish my algorithm was like that.
Yeah, and I think it would be fake if I started. I feel like I could fake one of those. You know,
Yeah.
some crazy rabbit hole. My algorithm is like, well, okay, we're already past an hour. I'm gonna save my new algorithm finds for next week.
I
dude.
got some videos I wanted to show, but I'm gonna save it for
Let's
next week.
save it, dude. We got a good ep in.
Yeah.
We're over an hour long. I
Once
only
you go
have-
spinning rat, there's no going back.
There's no going back. Yeah, I'm 1,000% glad we saved that for the end because spinning rat is the way to
Yeah.
go. And if you didn't watch last week's episode, watch that was our original reaction to spinning rat. You know what the other thing we got? So we got copywritten on spinning rat last week because it was the guitar solo from the famous song "Free Fallin'" by Tom Petty.
Yep.
But also the other copywritten, I remember what it was. They copywrote us for the Jenga video.
Really?
which is a meme
Oh,
video.
really?
We got copyrighted for that. So
Oh, was it the song at the end?
I don't know. Oh, maybe.
Oh, wait. The
But it said, yeah, it must have been that.
Curb Your
Curb Your
Enthusiasm.
Yeah, that's probably what it was. But YouTube is stifling our free speech, and I'm going to contest it.
You know what, YouTube? We're people, and we don't care about the machine. We don't care that you're gonna come for us in the
Yeah.
middle of the night. We believe the Earth is flat, and
Or at least
convex,
concave on a turtle's back.
and spinning rats are gonna take over this world.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, dude. What a way to end. You can find me on Instagram at Nick Pruitt. Instagram.
Is Maximino_II.
That's where you can follow us. We love you guys. We'll see you guys next week.
My shirt says "Bass to the bone."
It's bros and brothers, brothers and bros. What's today's topic? Nobody knows. It's bros and brothers, what a lovely surprise. We're happy to be listening to our two favorite guys, bros and brothers.